everybody, welcome back to another Staff Connections. I'm your host, Bill Culp, and you know the premise of this show. Quite simple. We get to know those teachers and those who are working for you in your district. Why does it matter? Well, not only do you matter, but they matter. And joining us today, 6th grade teacher Eric Hill. How you doing there, Eric?
I'm doing great.
All right, that hurt, brother.
It's good to see you, Bill.
Good to see you. I see you every once in a while, so it's good to see you. So we know each other.
Yeah.
So like I said, this is plain and simple. All right. So let's get to it. How many years have you been teaching? And you're a math teacher, right? 6th grade.
Yeah. So this is my 15th year. Teach math and science, 6th grade here. Yep.
So what's that like? 6th grade. I mean, that's got to be a little.
6th grade is.
Have you always been 6th grade then?
Yes, I've always been 6th grade. I did start out a couple years doing language arts and social studies, but most of it's been math and science. 6th grade's not the easiest of age groups. You definitely get the, that mix of hormones and, lots of stuff going on.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, 12. I mean, like I said, you really do see a difference between 5th and the 6th grade even before, because again,
Right.
we have a 5, 6, 7 building here, so they kind of have one more year where they're still in that middle of the pack. So they're trying to feel out like, let me push down those 5th graders, but let me try to show those 7th graders.
Right.
I still sort of belong type thing.
Yeah, and you see big differences when, in the hallways, 5th graders compared to 6th graders. That's a big jump. And then even 6th to 7th, when I see the 7th graders, that's another big jump.
Neat. All right, so kind of skipping here. I liked your answer. What do you love about teaching?
You know what? I really just love the kids. And I know that sounds cliche, and I love, seeing learning take place. Giving somebody a skill that they haven't had before and watching them apply it is a pretty cool thing.
You said that light bulb. You see, like, what do you see, like, as a teacher? What is that? What's the light bulb look like for those that don't teach?
Right. A lot of times it's, you see, it's as a look. You see confusion, and then all of a sudden, eyes light up. You get a little smile, and it's like, oh yeah. And it's that one look that's teaching.
Yeah,
right there.
a smile from a 6th grader. That's
Yeah,
an
you don't see that
accomplishment. That's an accomplishment right there at school.
Absolutely.
Even. That's awesome. All right, so kind of going back, just talking about you, local. You're sort of local. All right, so you lived in Pottstown, grew up in Pottstown, and you went to
Pottsgrove.
rival Pottsgrove.
Yep.
All right, so that, and you worked
Yeah.
for Springford, so you kind of have that little time. Maybe you see some of your friends you're working for Springford who used to be a rival of Pottsgrove. But so talk about that, like the Pottsgrove, living around here. I mean, how much do you enjoy seeing not just the kids locally, but growing up locally?
Right. I really enjoy it. There's a lot of people like, oh, I wouldn't want to, live near the district I teach. And I don't live in the district, but I see kids, I shop around here, I do stuff around here, and I enjoy it. I think having that connection where I'm from this area, my parents actually went to Springford, so I know it well.
Yeah.
When I got my job teaching here, my high school friends were like, what are you doing? You're going over there.
Traitor.
But I've grown to love being here,
There you
and
go.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
All right, and you mentioned that your dad's kind of like a local. He owns a barber shop. I mean, so you already you got to know everybody. Everybody knows your dad. So you tell your dad's a barber.
My dad is he owns Jack's Barber Shop, so he's Jack the Barber. Growing up, anywhere we went, hey Jack, so we couldn't get anywhere without the whole town just knowing who he is.
He cut your hair.
Never had anybody else cut my hair.
That's awesome. See that?
Yeah.
You're probably so you're all right with that, letting Dad.
Yeah.
Get on him if he messes up.
Oh, of course I'll get on him, but he does a pretty good job. I actually got to call him. I'm due.
You see that? All right. So and going beyond that, you're married for 12 years now. So
Yep.
you got you got the quadruplets there.
Right.
Dude.
So I got quadruplets. So 3 girls and a boy, and then within that I have 2 identical girls.
Yeah.
So got a lot going on. In
Oh,
my
yeah. Now,
household.
how old are they now?
They're 7 years old.
Okay.
So
And your
just-
wife teaches then too. She took off a couple years, but she's back, right?
Yep. So, and she actually teaches at Pottsgrove, so
see
we got that little
Yeah,
rivalry going
yeah.
on there.
So you got that. All right. So what's a day in the life with the quadri? Like, do you try to like? Does your wife try to get like matching outfits or things like that for the holidays?
Oh, we
or just,
are
like-
beyond past that point. our life is survival. So yeah, we're just things have gotten a little bit better now
Oh,
that
yeah.
they're a little older, but
Yeah.
it's been schedules. We
sure.
have to try to the morning we do this, we have to do this, and like I said, it's survival.
It is survival. All right, so it's got to be fun during mealtime though. I mean, do they all eat the same things? Or
Of
do they-
course not.
I was gonna
How
say,
could they
that's-
make it easy?
Yeah, they would never. That's great. All right, so I know, just personally know a little bit about you. Now did you play quarterback at Pottsgrove?
I did.
And then you went to Millersville University.
Right.
Did you play football quarterback there? Or?
I did not. I ended up doing track. I threw javelin at Millersville.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a little small to play quarterback in college.
Same sort of.
I didn't have
same
quite the
throughout.
wheels that some of the shorter guys
Yeah.
had. So, I had a decent arm. So I was like, let me try throwing jav, and got a few good years out of that.
That's pretty neat. All right, so you javelin at college.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's sort of the same motion type thing. I
Right.
didn't know that. That's pretty interesting. All right, so out of school. All right.
Yes.
The camera's got a big. We got a wide lens here. All right. You're a muscle guy. All right. So you enjoy like the CrossFit and the weightlifting and things like that.
I do.
It's your passion.
Yeah, I've been doing CrossFit for about 10 years. I coach CrossFit. I do some weightlifting competitions. Anything to be physically active,
Yeah.
I'm into.
Be physically active. I mean, do you think like the CrossFit and that stuff, like the weightlifting, you said like powerlifting, do you really feel like an effect? Do you feel stronger or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely.
As you do?
Absolutely. I feel, not only strong physically, but like lung capacity and being able to. My goal is I want to be able to do anything I want to do. So if I want to go for a run, I can do that. If I want to lift some weights, I can do that. And I think, CrossFit allows me to do
I
those
agree.
things.
Well, I'm thinking one thing that might be possible or is impossible is maybe a little arm wrestling contest
Oh,
right
man.
now against me.
Oh, no.
So let's see how strong you are, Mr. Weightlifter. I didn't lift today. I don't know about you this morning, but let's put it right here.
All right.
All right. Andrew, you say go, my producer there.
Go.
Oh, my God. You should call it time.
Okay, all right. Woo, it was a close match.
Thanks for letting me win that one.
Yeah, you're welcome. He is strong. All right, so yeah, it pays off. All right, so you also did an Ironman.
Yeah, 2009, I did Ironman Lake Placid, which was
Oh my god! Now, where did you get the
quite a
time to
challenge.
train?
So
with
that
the
was
kids?
pre-kids.
Okay.
That was pre-kids.
So where do you get
Yeah.
the time? I mean, talk about that. I mean, that's got to be unbelievable.
Yeah,
Training.
so that was a lot of early morning swims, and then come home after work, get a run in, do some biking here and there whenever I can, mainly the weekends because they were longer rides. But yeah, that was hard to fit it. That's tough to train for with time.
All right. Now, like I said, just felt that power from you. It was like maybe the gamma rays were going through, mine weren't going through. But one of the interesting things that I saw, you love to bake, you love to cook. Big
That is
strong
true.
guy. Look at that salsa.
Yeah.
You're a catch, dude. I feel like I'm on The Bachelor here. I feel like I should have a set of roses and stuff like that. So you actually won a contest.
Yeah, it was a little while ago. There's a little bakery in Phoenixville did a contest for a new cookie flavor,
Nice.
and I won with a lemon basil. So it was a summertime, lighten it up a little.
You don't have to give me the recipe, but is that something? Was that like a family like tradition like that, or did you come up with it yourself?
Yeah, that was just something I came up with.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so what else? You said you like to cook and things like that. Like, so
Yeah.
what's something like you like the baked goods? What's something?
Yeah, right now I've been working on some pizza recipes. I got a a pizza stone for my oven, and that's been my my thing lately.
Now, where do you get your dough? Do you
Make
kinda make it? You make your own?
Yeah.
Dough?
So learning
How
to,
much would that? How much is like dough cost? Like with all the ingredients, technically.
Oh, $1.
Really?
Yeah, it's just flour,
Because
salt,
I buy my
yeast.
own. I get the dough at a store. I get it at a pizza place. But so, what do you? When you say you experiment, what are you doing? With
Yeah, so I'm playing with different ratios of how much yeast to put in versus how much salt, how much water.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Now, what do you like on your pizza?
I like to experiment. I like right now I'm big on white pizzas, so a little like garlic cream sauce and doing some.
And you make that your own too, and things like that.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Nice. Now, do you have time? Like, where do you find the time to bake with the coaching and all that?
Right.
And
So
the kids?
what I try to get the kids involved whenever I can. They're learning to mix.
Taste.
They're learning to cut some or break some eggs for me, and
Yeah.
yeah. So if I can get them involved, then it helps time wise because then we're all together and
Nice thing is they're brutally honest. Kids are brutally
Oh,
honest.
absolutely.
Like if your pizza doesn't taste good,
yeah, they'll let me know.
they'll tell you like this sauce stinks or this and that. All right, neat. So what are some other things you enjoy doing when you're not inside the classroom?
Really working out, spending time with family. Really anything we can do to get out of the house. Having 4 7-year-olds in the house is not the most fun thing all the time. So anything we can do to get out of the house.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. All right. Well, I'm going to end it with one question. I always end it with the same question. In whatever so many years, you retire. Eric Hill retires. What do you want your legacy to be? What do you want the kids to say about you, those that had you in the classroom? What do you want them to remember?
I want them to remember somebody who taught with respect. So I respect the kids, and that they could look at me and say I respected him.
I like the way you thought about it. Usually somebody just, they come right out or this and that.
Well, you threw me off.
But you
I
took a
didn't
deep
know.
breath and it was like, you took a deep breath there. So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're a strong guy.
Almost as strong as you.
Obviously stronger, which is a little sad. If you were a superhero, who would you be, by the way?
Superhero? Probably Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah. Iron Man connection.
I don't know if you have that attitude, though, but that's all right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Thank you, Bill.
Hey, everybody. You see this guy making some pizza in the window? Stop by. Give it a try. Might be bacon, but don't look at his recipes, all right? That's his own, all right? But thanks for joining us here on Staff Connections. Until next time, I'm your host, Bill Cole. Have a good night.